Hi everyone, it's Jessica with Jessica's Journey, RNY Gastric Bypass. I am here for my 6-month follow-up. I know I keep saying that I'm gonna record more, but with everything, I just forget to, and I just don't. So I really would like to record more, but we'll see what happens. So I had gastric bypass surgery on August 21st, 2017 in Chicago, Illinois with Dr. Amatosho at Rush University Hospital in Chicago, Illinois. When I began this process, my weight was 236. Day of surgery, I was 201. 3 days after surgery, I was 213. I was in the hospital with ketoacidosis, so I stayed there for a week. And today I am 164. So from the beginning, that is a 72-pound loss, and from my surgery date, that is a 59-pound loss, if I got the numbers correctly. So it's kind of exciting. This is the smallest I've been in my adult life, and well, since I was probably in my early teens. So it's kind of exciting to me. I had my 6-month follow-up yesterday, and they said I'm doing great. I thought I was on the slow side. They said they expect me to surpass the whatever those numbers are, the average weight over, I forget what they call it, but of how much weight you lose. My goal was 150. I have lowered that some. I always wanted to be 150 ever since I could remember, but I would like to be a little further from being considered obese still. I am okay with being overweight, but I do want to get out of the obese category. Sorry, the TV came back on. So just to go over some things, I have noticed quite a bit of hair loss, and especially when I straighten my hair. So I think I'm going to try and keep it curly. This is my son, Benjamin. He's 10. He has his own channel, Ben Vlogs. And he just wanted to be in my video today, I guess. So he's sitting there playing on his computer. So I have noticed quite a bit of hair loss, and I did notice it a little bit before the 4-month mark, which is when I've noticed a lot of people say when the hair loss starts. I have been taking the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, which I kind of think I've noticed some like regrowth, very little sprouts here and there in my hair or on my head. So I keep umming a lot. I'm going to try to stop that. So I guess that's good. The hair loss, I guess, isn't so bad, seeing as how my hair is curly, and if I don't straighten it, it doesn't look, again, so bad. And I noticed the other day when I straightened it, I could see the see through it, like it was really, to me, it was more noticeable than when I just wear it curly. So I struggle with exercising. I guess I think of exercises as going out to a gym and doing that, which I struggle with getting out of my house. So and like I was telling them at my appointment yesterday, I struggle with being accountable. I can, if it's to do something for someone else, I have no problem doing it. And if other people are counting on me, it's a lot easier for me to accomplish something. or to know that I have to go do it. But when I'm just doing it for myself, I really struggle. I have been having some darker days. My depression has been kicking my butt a little bit. And I guess one of the things they said is it's kind of like the honeymoon phase is over, which I know it's not like as far as the weight loss goes, but that rush after, I guess, the surgery and all of that, that honeymoon phase is over. Hopefully the weight loss still continues. I don't always do the right thing. I eat. Stop. I eat. I eat until I feel like the fullness, or as much as I'm supposed to. And if I start to feel full, I stop, of course. But I can eat not long after I finished a meal. It's like I realize that I think about food so much. And I never really realized that I did that. Like before I had surgery and stuff, I never really thought of myself as I had an eating problem or eating disorder, however you want to call it. But I'm starting to think that I do, and I wish it would have been addressed before surgery. But I am seriously thinking about going and maybe talking to somebody to try to work some of these issues out, as well as going back to see my therapist if he's still available. Because I want to continue moving forward, not just in this weight loss journey, but in this journey of life, and to not be so down and not be so. I definitely do not want to go back into my shell where I was like a shell of a person. And someone very close to me was like, it was just hard for them to see me like that, it was like she's there but nobody's home, and I don't want to be that person. I want to continue to progress and move forward. I am still working, which I am so grateful for. I was offered full time, but I really, when I did work a couple weeks full time, it was a struggle for me, with getting in my head and with anxiety and just the stress factor. I feel like was a little too much for me. And then I think, gosh, I'm only 41. Like, what is wrong with me? I see my friends and everybody else able to do it, and I struggle. But I have been home for 16, almost 17 years now. I didn't work. So I've been pretty much working since October. I did go from one job to another in November. But pretty steady since October. I was off a week when I switched jobs. But I'm doing well at this job. So yesterday at the doctor's appointment, they complimented me on being I've lost 55% of my overweight, or the weight that I was over, I think is how they say it. And then at work, I was complimented. The girl had, one of my coworkers, she was fixing 23 pages of errors, and none of them were mine. So I was like so excited, because I always feel like I fail. And I always feel, like if something's wrong, I feel like oh my gosh, what did I do? And a lot of times it's not me. Occasionally it is, but I always think it's me. I always feel like I mess up. And so it was a good day. I was like, yay. I will do a skin flick soon, and I haven't measured in a few months, which I'm thinking I'm going to do that again soon. I have to remember to do it because I'm like weird about stuff. I have to do it before I eat or drink, first thing in the morning, when my body's settled. At least that's the way I look at it. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or if it fluctuates throughout the day, but I've been feeling, I've been feeling, like I said, kind of down, but after yesterday, I feel better about my progress, and I hope it it seems to be slowing down quite a bit. But then every time I think that, I end up dropping a couple more pounds than usual. So hopefully that's what it'll do. We'll see. My biggest thing is when I look at myself, I mean, right, I could see like that just gets me. Like, oh my gosh, I have bones there. Excuse me. And I belch a lot. I belch a lot. I know TMI, but I do get constipated quite a bit. I don't do the Miralax very often. I forget about it a lot, but I do the stool softeners. And usually about once a week, I take a laxative to get things moving because I just start to feel so bloated and yucky. I do need to get in more water. I know they said it's okay for the Crystal Light as far as hydration goes. Because I struggle with water. My stomach feels kind of sloshy and after I drink water, which I've never had a problem. I've always been a major water drinker. Like nothing is better than an ice cold cup of water. And now it's like, I just struggle. If I put Crystal Light in it, it's not a problem. And I found a new addiction to coffee. I am cutting down my creams because yesterday she said that could be, if when I get to that point where I'm maintaining or like possible weight gain, that could be a problem. Because I love McDonald's coffee I was getting 8 creams and 3 Splendas. I cut it in half today, so I only got 4 creams and 3 Splenda, which wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it. I really couldn't tell a difference, so I guess we'll see if I cut it down some more. My son's making faces. He thinks I don't see it. We colored his hair last week. He's blonde on the sides and blue like throughout the middle and on top. So it's kind of cool.
It doesn't really look like it from here, but better view. Kind of looks green.
It does, doesn't it? So, well, I'm almost at 13 minutes in this video. I kind of do this like on a whim. Because I know if I also post my videos. I don't watch them before I post them. I just post them because I know myself, and if I watch it, I'll critique everything and I'll end up doing the video like 10,000 times, or I just won't post it, and I won't post at all. So that's the way. If you've noticed my videos, I mean, I haven't really done a lot of research on them and like how to edit and all of that stuff to do like good shots and all of that, but I'm sure I could if I just sat down and tried for a little bit. I'm sure I could figure it out.
If anything, I'd figure it out for you so we could both learn.
Yeah, because he really needs help with his.
But
one of the things that I with my weight loss is I've always carried my weight in my middle section. I'm all belly. So when I look down, it's like I feel like my belly is the same. I mean, when I look at old pictures of me and I do a comparison, I can see the difference in the pictures. But when I look down, it's like, it's still there, that big old gut. And I mean, I know it's not because my clothes are saying it's not. They're baggy and big, and my shirts, I pretty much am still wearing the same shirts that I wore before surgery, which they're pretty big. My pants, I have gone and bought some new pants. I currently own down to size 14. At Torrid, I tried on a size 10 and they fit. But I won't go and buy new clothes again until my pants are pretty much falling off of me, and they're not. They still, I mean, I could feel the difference where they're getting baggy and stuff, but they're not falling off. They're not, you know, I mean, some of them look kind of, my family will be like, okay, you know, and I'll be like, okay, whatever. But I will continue to wear them until I really and truly cannot wear them. I don't know. I don't want to waste the money. I know it feels good to be in the smaller size and to wear the smaller size. But I don't know. There's part of me that doesn't want to waste the money for one, to lose more weight, or, and this is me getting in my own head, two, to end up having to go and rebuy the bigger clothes because, you know, I am my own worst critic. I'm very down on myself. I always think it's, you know, but anyway, so I just wanted to come on and update you guys. I don't know how many people actually watch my videos, but I do appreciate it if you do. And subscribe and like, and leave me a comment would be nice. And thanks for watching. Bye. Say bye, Benjamin.
Bye.